Hey everyone. So my name is Shivy Williams. I am your health, wellness, and fitness accountability coach, and I help you reach your goals by holding you accountable and holding myself accountable actually to reach your goals. So you know what time it is. It is time to get excited about the 30-day challenge. Yep. All right. So for the month of May, we will be doing a 30-day challenge where you get to decide on what you want to do. I'm giving you 3 different options. You can do all 3, you can do 2, you can do 1. It's gonna be up to you. Let me talk about the very first thing, and that's gonna be the cardio challenge. You get to decide on what cardio you wanna do. I will be walking. You just have to follow the schedule according to the time. So whatever you're gonna do for your cardio, if it's run, walk, bike, maybe you split it up and do a run and a walk, or run and a bike, or walk, or if you wanna do like Dion and do rowing, whatever your cardio choice is, then you get to do that for the amount of time on the schedule. That's the easy one. The next one is an ab challenge. So we're gonna have 2 different ab challenges. You choose. We can have an easier one and then a more difficult one. These can all be done modified. So some of them can be done sitting, some of them can be done standing, and then on the floor. So I will show you the modified, then I'll go to the floor and I'll show you the full versions. All right, so first up, you can sit or stand to do this. These are gonna be the easier ones, right? And each of these, all 3 have different rest days. So make sure you're following the right rest day for the challenge that you are going to do. I will have the correct rest days as well. So here we go, hands behind the head. You're gonna wanna crunch standing. Knees are slightly bent, or you're sitting and crunch down and come back up. Don't let the chin touch the chest. And as you crunch in, breathe out and pull the abs in. Next one is Russian twist. So just standing or sitting, you're just gonna twist side to side, keeping your head forward. Right now, if you want to take your head with you, you can. You'll see that you twist a little bit more. This is more isolated. If you feel this more in your spine, I want you to take your head and turn. Only go as far as your body will allow. Leg lifts. So instead of for standing or modified, all I want you to do, if you're gonna be standing, I want you to take your leg, lift it up, down. So as soon as you lift it up, down, you activate the lower abs. If that's too much for you, I want you just to do a high knee, right? Works the lower abs as well. That can be done sitting or standing. That's gonna be your leg lifts. Next up, toe touches. So here, you're just gonna bend over, standing, touch the toe, come up. 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 Sitting, I just want you to, just like that, bend over, twist, touch the toe if you can. If not, you just bend over. Maybe you touch the shin, maybe you touch the calf. All right? And that's what I want you to do. You're still gonna bend over, sitting in the chair, bend over and sit back up. Next, the other exercise you're gonna be doing is gonna be flutter kicks. Now, I'll do those on the floor, but for those of you who are modifying, you're gonna go back to high knees again, sitting or standing, right? Working those lower abs. Reverse crunch for those sitting or standing. Again, high knees. Okay, so you're gonna be doing more high knees because that works the lower abs, but that's the modified version for that. And you're gonna sit in the chair. So when you're doing reverse crunches and you're gonna be doing high knees, right? This is gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? So the other ones, it just depends. You might have, this might be 1, then 2, okay? Next up is what's called heel tap. Modified version of heel tap, I just want you to bend your knees, sitting or standing, and tap you're standing, you're gonna just tap the side of your knee or thigh. And if you're sitting, you're just gonna go side to side. And last but not, oh, two more exercises, last but not least. So here we go. Next is what's called a diamond push-up. So, diamond sit-up. But for the modified version, you're just only gonna do crunches again, right? So it's crunch and breathe out and the crunch. Same with sitting. You take your hands behind your head, don't let the chin touch your chest, and breathe out and stand up and crunch the abs in. Last but not least is going to be plank. I am going to grab the chair this time. Now, if you cannot do a plank with the chair, you can use the wall, a countertop. You just step yourself down. So, chair. But if you can't hold the plank, you're just going to pull the abs in. And you're going to hold it. Hold your abs in, strengthening the abs and the back muscles, right? All of this. You're holding it, knees bent. And you're going to hold it the entire time, or as long as you can. Of course, the plank of the chair, shoulder, elbows are aligned, just like this. And if you want, you can come down to your elbows. Just like that. And either you're going to hold it as long as possible, or you're going to hold it according to what's on the schedule. All right. Now, these are the exercises for the easy one, right? So you're going to do, I think it's 4 different ab exercises for the day. All right, so now I'm going to go to the floor. I'm going to do the full versions of all of these. And if you want, you can add in lightweight, but no need to. Here we go, crunches. Head is up, head's resting in the hands, chin is up, and crunch. You want to try to get your shoulder blades off the floor. As you crunch, you breathe out. Right? Next up, Russian twist. With Russian twist, there's different things you can do, and I'm going to show you those different ways. You can do some just a regular and then more advanced. So here we go. Touch the hands to the floor. Lean back. Touch the hands to the floor. You can pick one leg up. You can pick up both legs. You can straighten them out. Those are a little bit more advanced moves, right? You can add in a lightweight as well. Next, leg lifts. Hands go under the butt, and it's just down and up. You can add in ankle weights here. As your legs go up, you breathe out, pulling the abs in. Next up are toe touches. Toe touch, yeah. Legs up. I was thinking a different exercise. You're gonna try it, and you're just gonna touch your toes. Touch, 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 touch. Now remember, if you do the modified version and you're standing, you can either just go up and down and touch, or you can twist to the side, right? Or you do more obliques. And if you're twisted to the side, so if you're right side 1, left side 2. Okay, next up is gonna be flutter kicks. So I'm just gonna bring my legs down and kick, 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 kick. Now a modified version of that on the floor is just knees, 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 knees. Don't let the feet touch. Try to keep that lower back on the floor. In order to do that, you have to activate your lower ab muscles, right? So it's either this, or you can do this. All right, so next up, reverse crunches. Now, you keep your hands under your butt, you block up and down, don't let the feet touch. You can hold a weight. That's gonna make it harder, or take your arms above your head like this. That's gonna be a little bit harder, okay? All right, so next up, heel tap. You tap the heel. So the further away your feet are, the more you gotta reach and turn. The closer they are, right? Not so much effort, but the farther away they are. I can't touch that part. Then the harder it's gonna be. And then those diamond sit-ups, there's 2 things you can either do here. I'm gonna be doing crunches and not the sit-ups because of my hips. But right now, so it's just diamond So knees out, up, down, up, down. The sit up would look like this. Feet out like this. Oh, up and down. Maybe I'll do something like that. 2, it's hard. Maybe use your arms. 3, or cross them in front. 4, but your knees are out to the side, feet are touching, or get them as close as possible. Last but not least, for the beginners, right, is going to be plank. And just like with a chair, if you want to do these, you want to stay on the floor, pull the abs in and hold them. You can come to your feet, which is the ones I like them better, because it doesn't affect my back like these do, right? Here. All right, so that is really the beginner ab. Those are what you're gonna be doing. The numbers start low. Now, the second ab workout is a little bit more advanced, and the numbers start high. The numbers start high. So, with these modified versions first, so you want to do a little bit more advanced with the higher numbers, you can still modify to do them. You can stand or sit, and it's crunches, right? Now maybe you do one set in the morning, then maybe you want to do the other ab set in the afternoon or the evening. Crunch and crunch. So next, vertical leg crunch. So what I want you to do, if you are going to be doing modified versions of this exercise, you can sit in a chair or hold on, take your leg up as high as you can, crunch, and you're gonna alternate. So let's say it says to do 15, you're gonna do 7 on one leg, 8 on the other, okay? So it's a vertical crunch. If you get your leg up higher, that's great. Or you can do knee. Keeping the knee up, same with sitting. Remember, this is a little bit more advanced, so the exercise is gonna be a little bit more advanced. All right, next, you got a side crunch. When I get to the floor to show you the full ones, this is gonna be a little bit different. Sitting or standing, side to side. You don't wanna lean forward. You wanna keep the knees bent, but you don't wanna do this. You do want to do this. Stay straight up, and you're gonna feel that, and you may even feel it here in your back. All right, so next exercise is what's gonna be called a back crunch. So what I want you to do is just do this. Back, front, back, front. Sitting or standing, back, front, right? Lift the butt, arch the back. Back, front, back, front. Now, if that begins to make your back hurt, then don't do this one. And if you're gonna sit in the chair, you're gonna have to sit in the chair on the side and come up and down. Or sit on the edge of the chair so that your back arches, back, up and down. Last but not least, for this is also plank. Right? I showed you already how to do the plank with the chair and on the floor. So you're gonna do a plank. The advanced one has 5 different ab exercises. Now to the floor. Now, crunches, you wanna get those shoulder blades off the floor. The other thing I'm gonna do is a little bit more advanced, some advanced ones for you guys. So here we go. We got crunch, shoulder blade off the floor. You can pick your feet up, don't let them touch. You maybe do one leg if you want, like that. The other foot is on the ground, and then crunch, and crunch. Okay. All right, so next, vertical leg crunches. Okay, legs up. Now you can do it here, touch the toes. You can also come down some. Then maybe you want to come down even more. Right? Depends on the strength of your abs, depends on what you want to do. But the exercise is toes up, vertical, right? And crunch. Next, side crunch. So there's a lot of different side crunches you can do. You decide. So you can take your hands behind your head, crunch, Go side to side. Maybe touch the knee. All right? You can also maybe side crunch like this. Right? Chest is up towards the ceiling. Or you could lay on the side, just like this, and go up, down, side crunch. You take your arm and side crunch, just like that. So I'm gonna flip over so I get some evenness here. All right, I might make my legs fall to the side. And I stay, my face is up towards the ceiling, chin doesn't touch the chest. Crunch, side like this. And I breathe out. I come on my side. I might do these, I feel this. Side crunch here. Right? Or again, you lay on your back and crunch. Crunch. If you want, you can bring your knees up. Right? And twist. All right. And then back crunch. These are basically Supermans. So, I'm going to show you 3 different ways you can do these. So here we go. Maybe you only do chest up. So up, up, chest only, up and down. Maybe legs only, right? So up, up, right? That works the lower back and the butt. Oh shoot, I forgot something this weekend. And both, up, down. Right? Full back crunch or Supermans. And then last but not least, again, is the plank. Okay? So, those are the exercises that you can do for the month of May. But you get to decide, right? You get to decide on which ones you want to do. And I'm going to let you pick. So if you want to work those abs, I know a lot of y'all trying to get ready for the summer, but the key to seeing those abs is not just that exercise. It is more important. It is more important to watch your eating habits and what you're eating and what you're intaking in the body, because that's what's going to get rid of that layer of fat over the muscles. The muscles, the exercise we're doing is strengthening the muscle, right? So that when you lose that body fat, you have that definition that's showing up. Yes, this does help some. So maybe you decide I'm going to do a cardio and an ab one. I'm going to do both of those together because the cardio is also going to help to burn that fat. But the eating, that's what's going to really slim you down. All right, y'all. So what else do you get with the challenge before I forget? The other thing you get, let me stop my watch here. The other thing that you get is, first, you have to do the exercise. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. The rest of it is going to be optional. We have in the group, some of the ladies are doing intermittent fasting. I don't, but it really does help. So if you do intermittent fasting and do the abs, that's going to help those abs to show up. So intermittent fasting, you pick the hours. You can even pick what type of intermittent fasting you do. There's different types. A lot of people do 16, 8 and 16, right? Where you eat 8 hours a day, 16 you're fasting. But there's other ones that you can do. You can do a 24-hour fast and then eat the next day. There's a lot of different ones. So you get to choose for that. You get your 64 ounces of water or more, 10,000 steps a day or more, and then meatless Monday, which I do. I do meatless 5 days a week. So meatless Monday, you can do that as well. All of those other things are optional for you to do. How much is it? It's $15 for the whole month. I come in and I do live workouts every day. I try to tag everyone every day, but some days I don't. So we'll follow the rest days as well. And I always take a rest day on a Sunday. And then, so during the week, if there's a rest day, I do the workout that day and then I rest on Sunday. All right, y'all. So I hope you come and join us. You can check out the links in the post or description box. Visit my website, www.lbxfitness, because that's where you can also sign up. Sign up using the link. Head over to my YouTube channel. This video will be on my YouTube channel along with the link to register as well. So I hope to see you guys next month. Everyone have an awesome day and bye. Don't forget to share this video. Keep pushing on.